Now let's talk about New Year. So speaking part one, how do people in your country celebrate the New Year?
Well, in Russia, the New Year is considered by far the most popular and waited for holiday. People begin to prepare for this holiday beforehand. They decorate New Year tree, usually fir or spruce, with pencil, various uh, bubble, and colored lights, and put their presents under the tree.
Okay, so you can also hear to light fireworks. Then you listen to the chimes of the Kremlin. So this is kurante in English would be chimes. So you can use this word. That's quite an advanced one. And one more expression that you can also say, well, people indulge in fun-filled activities. Fun-filled will be a compound adjective, so that will also be nice. So, okay, right. You can also say встречать Новый год, провожать старый. And in English that would be to see the new year in. To see the new year in and to see the old year out. Okay, so how do you celebrate New Year?
Well, usually I try to celebrate New Year with my nearest and dearest in a close circle. So we prepare gifts to each other in advance and cook festive dishes such as Olivier salad, different snacks, pastries, cookies, and so on.
Okay, and of course, you always eat events and dishes, right?
But yes, always.
And octopus.
Oh,
it's a Russian tradition.
And black caviar.
Right. So you can also mention that at the stroke of midnight is a good expression. You do something like open all the doors and windows at the stroke of midnight to let in the good luck, for example, or listen to the president, and you can describe something about this. So, have you ever celebrated New Year that you still remember?
Frankly speaking, once I celebrated New Year with my foreign friends in Estonia. We went to the fancy restaurant, which was decorated with antique style, or how to say, yes. As far as I remember, that restaurant was well known for its unusual ways of serving dishes.
Okay. So why do people think that New Year is a new beginning?
As the new year begins, we feel that we need to make changes in our life, start on a new path, do new things, and say goodbye to all habits, problems, and difficulties. Often people start making new plans and new resolutions in order to achieve new goals in their life.
So it's good that you mentioned make New Year resolutions, and also you can use the verb inspire. To inspire them to do something. Okay. Then, yeah. So about New Year, that's it. So speaking part two. That will be used only till April, but since you're taking your exam at the end of March, it's okay. So short-term, describe a short-term job you would like to do in a foreign country. You should say what type of work you would like to do there, what country you'd like to work in, why you would like to work in this country.
I have always considered the opportunity to work in different countries as a rare privilege. No matter whichever country it may be. But if it ever comes to choose a particular country to work in, I would certainly go for Switzerland. Switzerland is a landlocked mountainous country in south central Europe, bordered with Austria, France, Germany, and Italy. And Switzerland is famous not only for breathtaking scenery, excellent chocolate, high-grade dairy products, but also for high living standards and favorable investment climate. So when it comes to working opportunities in Switzerland, they're literally unlimited, whether you want to work in tourist sector, bank investment, or pharmaceutical industry. Personally, I would like to work in pharmaceutical field since it's one of the most developed and highly profitable sector there. Mm. Switzerland is a home to a plethora of pharmaceutical companies, including very large groups such as Novartis, Rocher, or Bayer. Just name a few. I would like to work in Switzerland because pharmaceutical companies offer high salary uh, package and ample opportunities for further promotion, uh, relocation allowance, and comprehensive healthcare provision. Moreover, working in a foreign country would also allow me to broaden horizons, immerse in Swiss culture, and gain valuable experience for my future career aspirations.
Okay, that's fine. So when you mention an opportunity, just a good opportunity, you can say a golden opportunity as an nice location, an ample opportunity, or say a once in a lifetime opportunity. And when you say it is famous for something, you can also say not only is it famous for, so you use inversion. It's better. It's a, here it's a golden opportunity for you to use inversion. Okay, now there are some part three questions related to this. The questions will be about working abroad. So what jobs can people do abroad for a short period of time?
Well, uh, there are a plethora of jobs that people can easily uh, find out. For instance, different kind of voluntary jobs, or it might be au pair uh, work, or mm, or it can be also some short internship just in order to get some experience
Okay.
or
Mhm.
boost your knowledge.
Yes, here I would mention just two collocations, like menial jobs and gap year jobs. So
What is it menial jobs?
these are the jobs that do not require any um,
Specific.
qualifications. Yeah, so it's quite easy to get them. Of course, you'll be badly paid. It doesn't matter here. You can use this just as an advanced lexical
Mhm.
item. I think it's suitable. It's totally relevant. So you can do
Mhm.
that. Now, why might people not want to work abroad?
Uh, well, I think one of the reason can be its language uh, barriers, uh, because people sometimes they afraid and they suppose and they think that they don't have enough knowledge of that language in which country they are planning to go. So it can be a problem in communication, uh, or they have, uh, or they might have some um, fears that it would be hard to find even a temporary job
Okay.
far.
So you can mention here slow adaptation to new surroundings, exorbitant prices, cost of living, extortionate prices. It costs a pretty penny to something to buy a
Mm-hmm.
house, to find accommodation. Not everyone is ready to shell out. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you can also use this type of language. So, what are the difficulties that people might face while working abroad? It's pretty much the same question, but maybe you'll
Yes.
want to use some other ideas.
Um, let me see. Uh, for instance, people um, who decided to change, who decided drastically change their life and move uh, abroad, they may feel experience homesickness and lack of support, and it would be um hard to find emotional stability for them. Mm,
Okay, right. So they can feel lack of support to battle through troubled times. Okay.
mhm.
Will it be beneficial for young people to work for an international company?
Mm, well, I would say it's for youngsters. It's quite a good opportunity, golden opportunity to work um, in international uh, company because they can um, collaborate with people with different backgrounds, with different diverse cultures. Uh, and so they can easily uh, absorb new information and then apply for the in their future career.
Okay. So here you can say get lots of perks. The perks of the
Mhm.
job. Do you know this expression?
About perks,
Yes, like
get lots of
so some bonuses and fringe benefits. They're also
yes,
there.
I know. Mhm.
So here it's probably very relevant. They can be exposed to world-class professionals. They can build a strong and influential network that will open future doors, something
Mhm.
like this. So, how would you benefit from working at an international company?
Um, well, I would say that in international uh, company, there are different. Uh, they create different opportunities, especially for newcomers. Uh, they offer um, decent salary. You also have an opportunity to grow to the career ladder, to climb up the career ladder, as well as grow as a sort of after professional.
Okay. So you can also say it creates a sense of cultural awareness and it lets you practice toleration to different viewpoints.
Yes.
Yes, it enables you to pick up other languages and so on, broadens your horizons.
Mhm.
So, how do people get to know about international jobs?
Mm, I think nowadays there are a lot of different websites or where kind of job hunters. Then you can easily find available information about um, job opportunities uh, or you just uh, can Google, or sometimes mm, companies they send mm, companies they advertise to themselves uh, um, through different conferences or job fairs.
Как сказать, что?
Fairs, job fairs,
Yes,
ярмарки.
fairs. Yes, exactly. Mhm.
Yes.
They can we can learn from international recruitment agencies.
Yes.
Mhm. Okay, so is it difficult for people to get a job at an international company?
Uh, Frankly speaking, I think it might be a problem because they said from the beginning they said a high level of requirement, which and maybe and skills, which potential employee should have in order to be able work in this company.
Okay, so you can also say if you align with, for example, the company's values or the requirements of the job, if you can convince the company that you have the desired skills and
Mhm.
competences, also that's what you
Mhm.
can also say. Okay, so is it good that now people have an opportunity to live and work abroad?
Um, well, I would say definitely yes, uh, because it's um, it's it's a golden opportunity for both parties, not only for uh, person who will enter to uh, new working place, so but also for employers because they can balance, they can add um, additional values, no, как могут получить, they can get both possibilities.
Yeah, so you can experience different cultures and build cultural awareness. You can improve
Yes.
communication language skills, so develop independence and personality. Or you can also say build confidence and self-reliance, enhance your CV, and so on.
Mhm.
So why is it good for young people to work abroad for a short time?
Mm, well, I would say they can um, um, easily immerse in a new culture, um, create a valuable network which can be helpful in their future career. Uh, in addition, uh, just to meet also uh, their peers and get uh, valuable knowledge or experience from them also will be beneficial for both sides.
Okay. Right. So that is the end of the speaking test.